Now, usually I don't do this, but let me go ahead and break them off with a little preview of the remix or whatever R. Kelly said. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yo, normally I don't make videos like this. I always kind of felt like when you have creators taking shots at you, they're really just trying to use your name and your picture in the thumbnail to get clout. So, unfortunate as it is, when you have these people taking shots at you, I've always kind of just stayed quiet and ignored it. But like many of this person's followers have mentioned, this dude's getting more views than me, so all bets are off. This is my response to the whole Sticky Goose situation. So if you don't know who Sticky Goose is, I actually first became aware of him when most people did. And it was funny because I was scrolling on the CGC boards, which I rarely ever do. That's something that I used to do back way before I even considered becoming a content creator. I would live on the CGC boards, and that's where I learned the majority of what I know about comics. So anyway, there was a post on here about his video of getting kicked out of 2 comic book shops in one day. And basically, he made the video trying to justify his perspective, but really everybody was just roasting him, and it was 100% his fault. And I guess he left a negative review on the comic shop, and the comic shop owner started calling him Strap-On because I think he had a GoPro strap to his chest or something like that. So I was like, man, who is this fool, man? I just thought it was funny, right? So, he continues to make videos, and recently he's made a couple of videos about me, but not really just me. It's usually looped in with like Comic Tom and Very Gary. As you can see this video here, new comic book collectors are leaving the hobby, and it kind of insinuates that it's because of Comic Tom and myself and Very Gary. Although he doesn't really mention anything specific about me in this video, at least not that I remember, but he just kept putting clips throughout the video of me saying stay minty fresh. Like, I didn't really get it. So anyway, I'm looking at this video and I leave a comment and I'm like, it's crazy to look at your background and see you talking shit about me because, like, dude, look at this background. This looks exactly like my old setup or any kind of setup that I've had over the years. I mean, you've got Calyx with Omnibus, you've got statues, you have CGC books on the back, LED lights. And he ended up pinning the comment, as you could see, which is one of the reasons why I don't like to do this, because now it's like they talk shit about you, and then if you respond, they use it against you. Like, this happens to me on Instagram all the time. Somebody will take a shot at me, so I'll say something back, and then they'll post that on their story like a badge of honor, some weird shit like that. But I pinned it, he pinned it, and then he tried to use that in another video to say that I was like talking down on his setup. Absolutely false. I was just pointing out the irony that you're talking shit about me, but obviously you were inspired by me, or at least have the same interests that I do and have the same style. I think this setup is fucking amazing. I love these Omnis. These are 2 of the best sideshow statues, Thanos and the Wolverine vs. Hulk maquette, which was the first piece I ever pre-ordered. He's got first appearance of Thanos. He's got Hulk 340, first appearance of Wolverine. It's a dope setup. So not at all was I trying to talk bad about his setup or collection. I think it's awesome. So anyway, Sticky Goose continued to make videos about me. As you can see on this one, 5 types of comic book YouTubers. He's got me on there with Swaggle House, Rockin' Robbie. How can anybody talk bad about Rockin' Robbie? Which he really doesn't, by the way. And it was in this video, and I watched a couple of others that I realized, oh, this is really like a satire channel. Like, this dude is not really angry at myself or any of us. He could be clout chasing just a little bit to get our attention, to get views, which it works. I mean, 10,000 views, 5,000 views. He does pretty well. I mean, he's a growing channel, 11,000 subscribers here. And the other day, I check on him every now and then just to see what he's talking about. The other day, he made a video. His wife was in the thumbnail. She destroyed every comic book channel. So I'm like, oh, man, I got to see this. So basically, it's him and his wife, and he shows her like 15 comic book YouTubers. I mean, who do you have on there? The usual suspects, other smaller channels, some people I knew, some people I didn't know. Reggie Collects he had. And it was basically like, all right, look at this guy. What do you think about him? And his wife would respond. So it's kind of like a mini tame roast. She's going in on everybody, like they're kind of joking about their names. When it came to me, it was kind of like, oh, GemMint. Well, she mentioned me earlier in the video, which I'm going to get to. Oh, GemMint. You know what? I miss the Fat Gem. I miss Fat GemMint when he first started and he was hungry. no pun intended, and just grinding on the videos. And also, oh, I forgot to even mention, he made a video about his top 5 comic book YouTubers, and he put me as number 2. So right then and there, I realized, oh, this dude is not a hater. This dude is really a fan, or he was a fan who got inspired by myself and others. And again, we have same interests, and now he's making content as well. So it's not like this guy doesn't like me. Anyway, so then flash forward, his wife's talking about me. And, a lot of the criticism I agree with, man. Like, GemMint, he's changed. He lost weight, and then he moved into this big house, and it's just not the same. Well, fun fact, I've definitely put on a lot of weight, so maybe I'm getting back to the lovable GemMint. But what really surprised me was she knew the lore. She knew all the lore about myself and about all these other channels. Like, his wife was or is a fan as well. So I thought that was really cool. I thought it was funny. I guess some creators got it worse than others. Like, my thing wasn't really bad. It was kind of like, hey, you lost weight and bought a big house. Like, that's not really bad. You know what I'm saying? But I guess, some people didn't like it, and the video got taken down. I'm assuming that people possibly reported it. I mean, why else? It wasn't like copyright infringement or anything. For the record, I did not report this video. Like I said, when I saw him do the top 5 YouTubers, I realized, oh, this guy is like a comedy channel, a satire channel, and I get it now. At first I didn't get it, but now I get it. I get the Sticky Goose lore. And, it's actually a badge of honor to be mentioned in these videos. Like, if you're not being mentioned in these videos, that's a problem. But I'm sad to see the video got taken down. I thought his wife was hilarious. It reminded me of the stuff I did with my wife, with Fee. It reminds me of when Gary does stuff with his wife, who's super cool as well. But Mother Goose, what they call her, she knew the lore. That's what really got me. And Sticky Goose has a great collection. I'm not really a fan of the satire videos, but if that's your style, that's your style. Like, I do more like product reviews. I review statues, or I'll read omnis, or I'll review omnis, or I'll just do an overview when I get a haul. But that's what I do. He does, these kind of satire things, clickbaity videos. And what's funny, and I've seen him mention it too, when he does try to do like comic book content, which is like the criticisms he'll get, they don't perform well. People want the drama. People want YouTube drama. He gets that. And I just want to say that I'm not upset with this guy. I'm not mad at him. I don't think the video should have been taken down. I guess he's going to explain why it was. I'd be interested to see, what he's going to be doing going forward. If I know him, which I think I'm starting to get to know him, how things will be going forward. He's like, we're going to go even harder, or we're going to do more of the same, or something like that. So that's my take on the whole Sticky Goose Comics situation. Thanks for watching. Stay minty fresh. Peace.